we're going to talk more about Caitlin Clark's absence and the impact this is felt. That's being felt around the league, and even in Indiana. It's going to be a big.
Things heat up fast when one player is single-handedly carrying the WNBA like a busted refrigerator up 5 flights of stairs. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing in the league, she is the league. She's the headline, the plot twist, and the reason half the country even remembers the WNBA exists. As for TV ratings, let's just say if ESPN could hug a human, it'd be wrapped around Clark like a hyper-caffeinated koala.
I'm interested in is what somebody tweeted me and asked about earlier today that I want to show you right now. Put this tweet up, please, so our audience can see it here. At 4th Gen Bucci, B-U-C-C-I. Right, Stephen A. Smith. Can the WNBA keep itself afloat while CC, as in Caitlin Clark, is out? End quote.
We're talking record-shattering, eyebrow-raising, champagne-popping TV numbers. The kind the WNBA probably assumed went extinct. Suddenly, fans who haven't watched women's basketball since Lisa Leslie's dunk are tuning in like it's the NBA Finals. Remote controls nationwide are practically developing arthritis from flipping over to catch Caitlin Clark. And yet the league acts like she's just another jersey in the locker room. If Clark is pure gold, the WNBA brass looks determined to swap her out for expired Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
With you guys today, the ratings are out. Indiana Fever versus the New York Liberty, Caitlin Clark's most recent game on cable TV. And on top of that, the WNBA, desperate to sell tickets to tonight's...
Let's be honest, the WNBA didn't roll out a red carpet for Caitlin Clark. They rolled out a yoga mat and told her to make do, cramped flights, a grueling schedule fit for coal miners, and treatment that's one cardigan short of elderly neglect. And yet, Clark isn't just exceeding expectations, she's doing it while getting side-eyed by jealous teammates and body-checked by opponents like it's WrestleMania. If this is how the league treats its one true cash cow, what does that say about everyone else? Now she's injured, and the silence from the league is deafening.
Nor am I going to take my eyes off of what transpires with the WNBA over the next 2 weeks while Caitlin Clark is out with the quad strain. And the reason why is because, let me tell you something right now. I'm not going to go to word hate. I'm not going to be out there like RG3 was saying that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark or other players hate Caitlin Clark. But I will say this. I don't think it's specific about Caitlin Clark. I think it's what Caitlin Clark represents. See, it's no fault of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark balls. She balled at Iowa in college. She's balled since she's been in the NBA. She came into the league last year with no break whatsoever between the college game and the pro game and did her thing. Ended up as an all-star, ended up being 4th in the league in MVP voting, was the clear winner for Rookie of the Year. No competition whatsoever in that regard when it was really all said and done. We know what she brings to the table.
Clark has just been ruled out for the next 2 weeks and ticket sales are already down 75%. So if you didn't know, Caitlin Clark injured her hamstring and is out for the next 2 weeks, including 2 road games. One of those games being against the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese, where they have a very heated rivalry. Just 2 days ago, the cheapest ticket to get into the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game was $86, and now it's down to $25. This is also against the same person who said the reason people come to watch the WNBA is because of her talking about Angel Reese, but she cannot even keep the ticket prices up. The teams that Caitlin Clark was supposed to play against over these next 2 weeks also already rented out a bigger stadium because of how many people they were expecting to have show up to see Caitlin Clark play. And because the WNBA is only about 40 games, she is missing a huge chunk of time with being out 2 weeks in June.
You could practically hear the panic at WNBA headquarters. One sprained ankle, and suddenly executives are scrambling like someone just dropped a baby in a swimming pool. Because here's the truth. The league doesn't just lose her highlights, it loses relevance. Without Caitlin Clark, it's back to gymnasiums that echo like church basements and attendance numbers so thin you can practically hear the players' thoughts. And it's not just about the basketball, it's the drama, the buzz, the electricity. Without her, the WNBA is stuck trying to sell water in a rainstorm.
Oh boy, WNBA fans, y'all are screwed. Look at that. Caitlin Clark is out 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Do you know how bad the WNBA ratings are going to be for the next 2 weeks? Nobody watches the WNBA at all. if it's not for Caitlin Clark in the first place. Now that she is hurt, who in the world is going to watch these games? Who in the world is going to watch a WNBA game without the biggest star the sport has seen ever? Like, this is going to be hilarious the next couple of weeks when these ABC stations, TNT, ESPN, see how bad the ratings are when Caitlin Clark isn't playing. And then all the players are going to see, oh wow, we actually need Caitlin Clark to play in these games for us to try to make money.
Meanwhile, social media looks like it's in mourning. Comment sections read like memorial walls. Fans aren't just sad, they're furious. Because everyone saw this coming. Run a player into the ground, stack back-to-backs like it's a punishment, then act shocked when she breaks down? Please, Caitlin Clark has been treated like a one-woman circus act. Expected to pull off miracles while the rest of the league folds its arms and pretends she's just lucky to be there. Spoiler: the only thing lucky about Clark is that she hasn't ripped the rim off the backboard from sheer overuse. And the numbers? That's where the roast gets extra crispy. Her games don't just outperform every other matchup this season, they obliterate them. When Clark plays, the lights shine brighter, the crowd roars louder, sponsors beam wider, and even the popcorn somehow tastes 30% salter. When she doesn't, the ratings fall off a cliff. Think broken EKG, flat, lifeless, borderline embarrassed. Even fans admit it. No Caitlin, no clicks. That's not just influence, that's domination.
Caitlin Clark effect is real. Caitlin Clark effect is alive and well, but unfortunately for the WNBA, she's now out for a minimum of 2 weeks before she gets reevaluated. So they might not see numbers like this for quite some time. This next Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky game, June 7th, I believe, that's going to be on CBS as well. You think that's going to draw 2.7? I can assure you it won't. You think that's going to draw over 2 million? I can assure you that won't.
So what does the WNBA do in return? Toss her to the Wolves. And by Wolves, I mean defenders with the subtlety of a demolition crew on double espresso. Caitlin Clark, the league's biggest draw in decades, gets thrown into the lion's den with a target on her back and a neon sign flashing. Please foul me repeatedly. Her minutes? Stretched thinner than bargain bin spandex. The strategy? Apparently overplay a rookie in the most physical league imaginable and call it growth. As for protection, don't make me laugh. The refs might as well be handing out coupons for one free hard foul. And now that she's hurt, the league has shifted into its classic shrug and pivot routine, desperately scanning for the next headline generator. Spoiler: there isn't one. The moment Clark hit the floor clutching her injury, the freight train of momentum the league had been riding smashed headfirst into a concrete wall. The buzz, the excitement, the ratings, all of it gone in an instant. The WNBA bet everything on her star power but forgot the most basic rule. You don't build a league by breaking your brightest star.
We need her to play for us to get views, so maybe we should stop hurting her. Oh, maybe they'll finally see that they need Caitlin Clark. I mean, I can't believe we even have to discuss this, that she's even, I mean, if you don't think she's the biggest star in the sport, you're delusional. This girl carries not only her team, but her sport and her league. She carries the league, and you're going to find out.